Well, greetings, salutations, guys and girls. Hey, sound check, guys. Can everybody hear me? Hey, thanks, Kevin. All right, let's get it going. Yeah, Adam. Back in the day, who knew what a lefty was, right? I liked him for a good 10 seconds back in the day. Random Things 33, evening, good day, wherever you may be. The Bonners Ferry crew tunes in. Good evening, guys and gals. Okay, where are we at? Oh, greetings. I think I've changed the camera. Hopefully, guys, let me know if anything weird happens. If my mouth is moving and there's no audio, let me know, please. Okay, let's drop a few things over here. Hopefully everybody's doing good tonight. Had an action-packed day, quite a bit of snow. And then it turned to mush and rain, and so it's a little bit of a mess out there right now. What do we need to do here? We need to drop the timer. Stream starts. That's off. Hey, okay, looking better. Okay, so who's all here? Kevin, yeah, Natal. Good audio, thank you. Yep, Adam S. I see we got the usual crew in this evening, which is nice. Thanks for tuning in, guys and gals. John Doe, I think I saw what you're eating for dinner. What were you? Potatoes, onions, garlic. Local farm share. That's the way to go if you've got it. This time of the year, there's slim pickings around here. It's either the local grocery store or nothing. Leslie, good evening. Some names I recognize here. And forgive me, folks, if I forget your name or we've had an interaction and I forget something you may have said. I apologize. There's a few names that float around here, and eventually I'll get things dialed in. For some reason, Ranger's moaning at the door. Pardon me. Let me let the doggo out. Of course, no doubt, Ranger will want back in about 20 seconds. Okay, who else we got here? Leslie, John Doe, Jim. Good evening to you, sir. Jim, yes, thank you very much. Thanks for coming back. Appreciate you. John Doe, Oregon City. Yeah, Oregon City. I'm not quite sure where that is in relation to Portland. I have been to Portland a few times. That was interesting, to say the least. Yeah. Portland is one of those cities that some good people watching. Good people watching, not necessarily good people, but don't send me hate mail now, right? Pinto beans. Yeah, I'm not much of a bean guy, but I do have some beans that I'm going to have to start eating here pretty soon. Buckets of beans that will have to be cooked, so. Mark A. Gagnon. Gayon. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that. Gagnon, or I'm sure there's a better way to pronounce that. Good evening, sir. Mark's been around for a while. Mark is in the building. Um, John Doe, edge of Portland, basically Portland. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, John, I'm not surprised you went away from Portland. It's definitely some interesting folks wandering around that place, to say the least. Yeah. Well, folks, anybody got any fascinating news to share? I've rearranged the chat on the software over here, so hopefully it'll be a little bit easier for me to see. It's larger than it normally is. Um, I've got quite a bit going on my screen here, so we'll get better over time, guys. Oh, Leslie, yeah. So yeah, guys, this morning, as the snow was dumping, we had those kind of big flakes that float down, and it was just dumping. I couldn't get any signal on with the Starlink, and Starlink's usually pretty good, even through inclement weather. I've been surprised in the past how it remains connected when the weather's horrible. But this morning it seemed to be struggling as the snow was coming down, and I was a little concerned for the stream. I can see it's I'm dropping frames right now, guys, so let me know what the quality of the stream is like right now, if I'm buffering at all or if there's some strange stuff happening. I can see it's there are dropped frames and there's some speed issues, and right now it says YouTube is not connected, so huh. Slight video issues. Thanks, Family Plan, the legend of the Family Plan. Evening. Well, I'm not sure if I lost everyone, but I have a notice over here that error, YouTube is not responding. So, guys, can you still hear me right now? Am I on? Yeah. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience an issue. Audio stream rate of 120. Okay, well, some technical issues going on right now, so you guys can just keep me informed. It's not snowing right now, so because I can't see anything, but yeah, I think things are looking a little bit clearer before it got dark. Yeah, Range and I went for our little walk this afternoon. He needs to be worked every single day, otherwise, quite frankly, is a pain in the rear. So we went for a walk today, and then I took my eyes off him for about a minute, and he promptly disappeared pretty fast. And I probably spent about 15-20 minutes whistling and shouting and screaming for him. I'm pretty sure he heard me, because he really didn't have that much time to escape. But it took a while, and eventually he showed up. I was a little upset, but it's the joys of hound dog ownership, guys. Had I known in the beginning what I was getting into with a hound dog, I would have made a different decision. Ranger's outside, so he can't hear me now. So okay, so still working fine. That's great. Well, guys, I've put together a video again, and this one's about 18 minutes long. So I know with modern society's very short attention span and limited time, 18 minutes is a long one for YouTube. The recommendation for YouTube, and you see people that really look at their analytics, is 9 minutes being optimal for a YouTube video. But yeah, so sorry guys, I'm gonna have to put you through like 18 minutes of me going about life. Right, so I see folks are commenting here. Everything looks pretty good. Yeah, John, you know, having a hound dog, he's all nose. I mean, his nose is his brain. So when he gets locked on, he's just it's like a missile. And I can scream and shout. I've watched him before. I can be shouting his name, but if his nose on the ground and he's going, man, he's in the zone. Yeah, he's actually disappeared for an entire day before, and I found him 6 miles away. And in that time, I'd spoken to multiple people that ran into him, that had picked him up and put him in a car and taken him to a ranger station. They took a ranger to the ranger station, and another time somebody thought he was lost and picked him up at the bottom of the valley and promptly drove him 28 miles into town. And I was lucky that they had placed an advertisement on Facebook for, you know, found a lost dog, and one of my friends saw the advertisement because I'm not really on Facebook, and they contacted me because they recognized Ranger. So yeah, it can be a bit of a challenge, and it's no fun having a dog on the leash all the time, guys. You know, I didn't move out here and get a dog so I can have a dog on a leash or a chain all the time. It's just a bit of a challenge, always keeping him in plain view. So I don't know, maybe a different breed next time. Juicy, that beard is looking lush. Yeah, I know, Juicy. Well, it's thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. But true story. I sat down before the stream and was getting everything set up, and I started looking for my comb so I could comb my beard for the stream for you guys, ladies. I mean, and I couldn't find my comb. Like the one comb that I own is now, you know, MIA. So it is what it is, folks. It's looking pretty dangerous. I'll give you that. I need a haircut, but I'm gonna have to cut my own hair. Maybe I'll do a video. Yeah. What else we got here? Random Things 33 has an Akita, stubborn as ever, his way or nothing. Yeah, I know what a Akita looks like, but have no experience. You know, what I was really looking for was a great bush companion, something that would be by my side, walk with me, you know, be a good protector, and then be a great traveler, you know, i.e. getting in the car, and just being like a good boy in the car. But, you know, Ranger's horrible when it comes to getting in a vehicle, guys. He will whine and moan and get up and move and stand the entire trip, multiple hours, wanting to stick his nose either in the windshield or out the window. He's just a horrible travel dog. He's still outside, so he can't hear me, so we're fine. John Doe, your beard is jealous. Sorry, mate. Yeah. Just you know, zero maintenance, sir. That's what it is. I attempted to trim it because it was looking even wilder the other day, and after the trimming, it looked even weirder. It went from wild to weird. So, yeah. Apparently, I have no idea how to maintain a beard. German Shepherd. Yeah, you know, German Shepherd's definitely a dog I'd consider. I'm not a fan of long hair, though. But, you know, it's kind of a minor detail, really. Small space like my cabin, guys. You know, the hairs are just everywhere. I have to deal with hairs every day and try and stay on top of vacuuming, and that's with the short hair. So, yeah. Yeah, about 20 years ago, if you told me I'd be living up in a mountain with an uncontrolled beard, I would have, you know, thought you insane. But I'm gonna bring Ranger in, guys, and then we'll start the video. Yeah, okay. So, like I said, no, you're not getting up here, mate. What? No, no, you're not. So yeah, Rangers. No, buddy. No. Okay, get up here. Up here. Oh boy. This is actually a no-go zone for Ranger. No. No. He's actually not allowed up here, so. Hey. Anyways, it's me, the off-grid warrior, and my dog Ranger. I know I'm gonna do this once, and then it's gonna be all the time. Okay, so yeah, 18-minute movie, guys. As usual, I'm gonna play the video, and if you have anything to say, any questions, I'll just answer or speak to it over the video. Ranger is a good boy even when he is not. Yeah, all right. I need the goods to be more than the bads. I don't know. Maybe that's a little rough. Yeah, maybe he does like the camera. Anyways, guys, just before we go into the video, it's it's not easy for me to ask this, but if anybody is in a position to support the channel, support what I'm doing up here, in the description to the stream, guys, you will find a link. You can either join the channel, but more importantly, there is a PayPal link. If you guys, if anyone's inclined to help out, please take a look at that PayPal link and consider helping out. If PayPal's not your thing, below the PayPal option is some Amazon links to food for doggo and food for chickens and food for quail. So there's also a mailing address there, guys. So if anybody's inclined to help out that way, I'd really appreciate it. Things are a little iffy right now. So yeah. Okay, with that said, let's roll this video, guys. 18 minutes, and feel free to continue chatting. I'll monitor chat as usual and answer questions if I can. So actually, this video, guys, I'm going to be releasing tomorrow to the general public on YouTube. And the end of this video in the clip I'm going to release tomorrow is slightly different. There's some audio and some shenanigans at the end of the video that I can't include in the stream just because of audio and licensing and all that nonsense, but it will be in the clip tomorrow. So check that out. Trying to make videos maybe a little more fun, and work in progress, guys. So yeah. Oh, John Doe. John Doe just became a supporter. Mate, thank you. That supporter, I think you are supporter number 4 now. So, yeah, thanks for joining, John. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, thanks a lot. Okay, so on to the video, guys. Bear with me. I think I loaded it up. I hope I loaded it up. So yeah, let's check it out. Let's go. Can you guys yeah, the audio? Hey, what do you know, guys? It works. Yeah. It's the simple things. You make a ladder, it works. It's fun. Take the journey with me, boys. Yeah, look at that. Hello. Yeah, super easy. This worked out real well for me to get that last step and up here. So, yeah. Beautiful day in the hood. We've got to clean the chimney. Not doing that now though, but next couple of days, got to get that done. There's the dish. And hey, thanks, yeah, family plan. Is it better now? Looking good. Almost ready for winter, I say. Yeah. Okay, well, let's Get down here. This ladder is actually better than the one I've been using for the last 3 years. The aluminum A-frame ladder. Cool. And it has a wonderful feature, guys. You're going to love this. Look at this. This is primo. Ta-da! It's called weatherproofing for the anal retentive. Take it easy, guys. Well, guys, hey, thanks for the feedback on the audio, guys. This is real sad. Yep. What we're doing right now is draining more water, guys. You can see the hose here. We need to get water out of the water tank and tanks before it freezes. So, yep. Last few days we've had a bit of rain, snow mix, but it's filled this tank up again, so real sad, guys. We're gonna have to, it's pretty full. We're gonna have to drain like 75% of this tank. Yeah. So you really want to go out there, huh? You sure? Are you sure? And he's off. You need to get everything out of here. Last remaining beats. And yeah. Let's do it. Ranger, hey! Yeah! Yeah! Oh no. Whoops. Yeah, random things. The problem with the submersible tank heater is it's going to require power, you know, fairly regularly. Anything that heats, these heating elements and so on, they take quite a bit of wattage. Look at that beauty, guys. I don't know if you can see that. It is an heirloom beet. It's I forget the name of it. It's obviously not a red beet, but yeah, super tasty, almost sweet-like. I treat them like I would treat a potato. So, of course, the girls love the greens. Oh, yes, Mr. Ranger. Hey, buddy. Yeah. Who wants some treats, ladies? This is the mega load. The mega load. Oh yeah, that's not for you, ladies. I need to keep that. Okay, can we get some work done now? Okay, we're getting there. Yeah, Adam, those chickens are Buff Orpingtons, the yellow ones, golden ones, and the speckled Sussex are the others. The Buff Orpingtons are ones I'd recommend if anyone's interested in chickens. That's the way to go. The only chicken that I'd get going ahead. Yeah, John Doe, you got to start convincing the wifey in subtle, gentle ways. Get her on board, you know.
She's life.
Everything's possible, guys. You just got to, you know, stick with it.
Oh, I was having some fun out here, guys. I call this the frozen threesome. Yeah, good times. Let's see if we can move these three together. Okay. We'll just assume by spring they'll be thawed. Still moving items into the old greenhouse. Now the storage house. Late afternoon. The very important tomato trellis, winter storage.
Yeah, Leslie, where did I learn to do all of this? Just
this will be the
doing life.
Last time I
don't think there's a school for this. You just got to
use the hose.
The persistence to go do
until
it. Fail
next year, I don't know, January, February, March,
fail until
early
you get
April.
something right.
It was fun while I had it. Well, let's see if we have any water, guys. The days of having a hose pipe and free shower water may be over. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Oh no. I want to cry, but I'm not. Oh man. Okay, well, it'll flow again next year. Maybe by the 1st of April I'll have running water again. Bummer. Well, we've got some other chores to go do. Oh well.
Yeah, no, well, John.
Ranger, come here.
I haul my drinking water.
Everybody, come. We're going to fit you, but I want to see if you fit inside this tub. Okay, come here.
Yeah, Leslie, I mean, I read, I have quite a collection of homesteading off-grid books, which I started in the early days, would just spend hours reading,
Oh, come on,
you know,
buddy.
magazines.
I just want to see if you fit in here.
I've consumed a lot of information over this topic, you know, before I did it.
That could be your little snowmobile seat, buddy. Looks a bit small. Okay, come on. Well, guys, if you haven't figured it out, we're trying to figure out a little safety seat for Ranger on the snowmobile. I have to kind of fab something up. Come here, Ranger. Come on. I know you're going to fit in here. Let's see what it's like. Come on, buddy. Come. Oh. Here, buddy. Come on. Sit in here. Okay, sit. Oh, there's plenty of space in there, huh? Wait. Okay, come on. Well, I'm going to head down to the snowmobile and take a look at measurements. Yeah.
Hey, howdy, Anthony Z, welcome.
Well, she starts, that's good. Well, greetings, salutations, guys and girls. It's your off-grid warrior and ranger. We're doing our favorite hobby, snow season hobby, and that is picking up rocks. That's just what we do out here. There's really not much else to do. So yeah. It also helps with the snowmobile route, you know, up to the cabin. Yeah, try to avoid the rocks if I can. But we've got a lot more snow that needs to happen before I bring the snowmobile up here, so a little bit of prep, guys. Anywho, hopefully everybody's doing well. Take it easy. Cheers. I said cheers.
Okay, I guess we're back. Ranger's found his spot, I guess. I've probably started something horrible right now. Anyways, that's the video, guys and gals. What did I see over here? Anthony Z from Pennsylvania is in the house. Evening. Leslie, the quad bike runs a bit better again now. Yeah, the quad is probably going to be retired for multiple months now that the snow's on the ground and it gets a little sketch. It's under a cover and yeah, probably won't see the quad for a while, but who knows, unless we get some weird thaw here and I can use it. But for now it's been put to bed. Oh yeah, the last photo, yeah, that turned out well. That was actually a screen capture from one of the videos. Yeah. Mark, the Elan snow machine is a trapper machine, but it has a great video. Oh, were we talking about an Elan snow machine at some point? Yeah, the snowmobile you see there, I haven't used it yet. It's new used and it hasn't moved yet. I'm going to need more snow on the ground before it comes into use. Anthony Z, it's been a while. Are you still working or retired? Well, not really retired and not working either. Let's just say that. Yeah, I'm somewhere in between working and retired, so struggling. Yeah, I live out in the boonies, guys, and work's been a little tough, especially in winter here. It gets slim to none, to be honest with you. So, yeah. Semi, yeah, semi sounds better than struggling. So yeah, great. I'll use that instead. Thanks, Anthony. Yeah, what else we got here? Any comments on the video? Buddy, really? You think you're the star of the show now? Anyways. Stupid money, at least you are free. Well, yeah. You know, one thing I have learned whilst trying to pursue as much freedom as possible, and that is that we do live in a modern world, and as much as you try and move away from it, there's going to be moments where you have to interact with it. I mean, look at me. I have a Starlink dish on the roof, and you know, I'm using streaming software to stream. So, you know, modernity is still hanging over me. But you know, I've tried to minimize the expenses over the years. That's the most important thing, guys. And that's the biggest challenge folks have that may look at what I'm doing or have these dreams of going off grid and, you know, living a more sort of genuine or free life. Free, using quotes. The most important thing you can do to sort of start moving in this direction, guys, is to lose the bills. and start dealing with the debt and eventually losing any debt. You need to cut out all the things, and I've mentioned this in a previous video, guys. There's needs and there's wants, and do a lot of work on figuring out, dig deep into your soul on figuring out what the difference is between need and want. So if you can knock down all the bills and all the expenses, you start to get closer to being able to do what I'm doing here. Debt, you can't be hanging on to debt, trying to maintain debt and be living like this. So once you minimize or get free of debts and monthly payments and start putting that money into maybe looking at some property or thinking outside the box, then avenues start to open up when you don't have that burden of debt, guys. That debt is an absolute killer of freedom. I mean, there is nothing more burdensome than debt. It will weigh you down and prevent you from ever being free, guys. I'm no expert on the topic, but it's just been my observation over the years. I've seen folks over the years, young couples with kids, buy property out rural. They come from the city with this, with dreams to homestead and have chickens and all that. And I can think of 5 or 6 examples that I've personally seen over the years where they come out and get the little property and then immediately go into struggle mode because they're still servicing debt. They can't find jobs that can service their debt anymore. When you live rural, pickings are very slim for work, guys. So they very quickly find themselves with an even bigger burden, having fun, but now this big burden of how do we maintain this debt that we came here with. So get rid of that first, and then the rest will be a lot easier. Also, use the time to, one thing I've done over the years is slowly purchase tools. I didn't go out, on a weekend and go buy all the tools that I have, the shovels, the pickaxes, the battery operated drills. I mean, there's some things that are pretty important, axes, picks. Buy, rather than spend all the money on Starbucks coffees and just garbage, buy a quality tool and pack it away. I mean, if this is your goal and you're serious about it, collect those important items that are going to help you down the road rather than spend them on absolute garbage. A subscription to some silly service or something, except membership to my channel, of course. But do these small steps instead of spending money frivolously. Get out of debt, and then you'll have an easy way to get into this kind of lifestyle. Hopefully I'm not ranting too much there, guys, but hopefully that made sense. I haven't been watching chat. Yeah. Did the cabin get an add-on? John Doe, yes. This cabin, the first year that I was out here, I was essentially living in half of what the cabin is that you see now. It was kind of interesting living in that small space, very cozy. And then was it the end of the first year when we got back in the spring and summer, I did this add-on, which took some time too. And most of the materials that I use here were carried up here, either on my head or on my shoulder. I did have the use of a neighbor's tractor for a short period, right in the beginning, where I hauled some boards up here, the 4x8 OSB boards, the big panels you see on the side. I did haul those up in a tractor in the beginning, but the second half of this cabin, all the materials were brought up on my head, or in a backpack, or dragged up the mountain. And then the quad came after 2 years, I think. I only got a generator after 2 years of being up here. I had no generator, so it's been incremental baby steps for me. That's fine. That's how it's worked for me. Yeah, I mean, like I say, I've seen people, even with money, come out and throw money at issues and have all sorts of things built and get further into debt, establishing their dream homestead, and then what? And 2-3 years later, you see they have a for sale sign at the end of their driveway, and they're back to the city. So, well, we got you in chat. Wife is agreeing, John Doe. Well, good, good. Sometimes, pulling the string, it's a big step to make, guys. There's a mixture of fear and concern. But, for me, the driver I was just so dissatisfied with what I saw living in a city. The concrete jungle, the traffic jams, the 2 hours, 3 hours a day in commutes. It just all seemed very soulless to me. It just there was something that didn't sit well. And I had all the toys. Once upon a time in my life, I had all the toys, the cars, the three car garage, the manicured lawns, the gated security gates. Drive up in your car, hit a button, gates open, go into the residences. I had all that. The lawn services. When I look back, I feel a little what a waste of time, and so much money wasted, and I was missing out on so much. It's always just seemed a little unnatural to me, the whole concrete jungle, traffic lights, highways, the ants streaming in and out of the city. It didn't seem like a natural way to live, and I don't think it is. It's not. There's just a lot of there's a lot of sickness that occurs in that environment. Anyways, I don't really want to make the stream about me moaning about modernity and how ugly it is. So any questions, guys? I see we've got 20 viewers, and we've had 140 views up till now. So John Doe, thank you. Amen to that. Yeah, life is very short, guys. I say I'm not going to carry on, but here I go. Life is very short. And I know not everybody's into thinking about what happens after life, but this is short and insignificant, and it's pointless wasting this time here on frivolous things like getting caught up in the hamster wheel. You know what I'm talking about? The little hamster in his exercise wheel, and his poor little hamster is just running, and he's going nowhere. But he feels like he's going somewhere. He's running, and that's essentially what has happened to modern man, particularly in cities. With your mortgages and your car payments, and just everywhere you turn, there's some subscription or payment that's going out. I used to lose track of all the services that I had back in the day. It's like, where is all my money going? My goodness. So, yeah. Adam S., loving the members only content throughout the week. Yeah, Adam, that should improve. I'm still getting to the swing of having members to the channel. So, we'll hopefully improve that as we go along here. And I appreciate you reaching out and, commenting on some of the stuff. And also, guys, I appreciate the comments. A lot of them, I read most of the comments that roll in, especially, right after a stream or right after a video. I do pay attention. I welcome all kinds of comments, even if it's criticism. I don't mind constructive criticism. I will tell you, over the years, there are a lot of, I'll put it politely, a lot of idiots out there, trolls, which I typically ignore. But I do like constructive criticism. If you see something that looks odd or something that could be improved on, let me know. Okay, where we at? Yeah, John Doe, there's members only content, primarily shorts and videos. I do put out short clips, short videos out to members that the broader public will not see. mainly the embarrassing stuff, or the stuff I think is cheesy, or a little more personal. I'll share out to members of the channel, guys and gals. Don't worry, ladies. I won't be sharing any shower shots or dimly lit bathroom pictures. You're fine there. So it's family safe content, guys. Yeah. Okay. Any other question, guys or gals? I think we're gonna start winding it down here. Like I say, the video you just watched will be released tomorrow morning early, and the last minutes of the video is a little different to what you guys saw tonight. So go check it out. Just jump to the end if you want to. Just trying to make videos a little more fun. I'll tell you that with YouTube over the years, I've learned that even having music in the background playing on the radio, sometimes YouTube has picked that up, and then I get a strike on my account, a takedown notice, because they've detected copyrighted material. So I have to be really careful. Usually I have music blaring in the background. I like to work and be around the cabin with music on. So, but yeah, there's stuff that can be in videos but not in streams. And I have some music at the end of this clip that you saw that's not in the stream. Anyways, a lot of info that's not really important. Yeah, you just have to be careful. There are lawyers that literally make a living just sitting and watching videos and finding things for them to go after. I've been doing this for 9-10 years, and there's been a few times where I've been contacted by somebody claiming something. So yeah, it's quite a litigious society that we live in, particularly in the United States. There are everything from ambulance chases to YouTube watchers just waiting for you to, I don't know, claim this pill is good, and then they'll tell you that you're giving pharmaceutical advice, and they're now suing you. I mean, it's the world's gone silly, guys. Wow, I'm really going off on a tangent tonight, guys. Yeah, I got the Hennessy hammock. Actually, John Doe, I'll be doing a bit of camping this winter. I'm actually more of a winter camper, snow camper, than I am a summer camper. So we'll be getting out and doing some hammock camping. That'll be some videos coming up here. I really enjoy I enjoy the challenge of winter camping. I find spring and summer camping, I'm usually busy doing other stuff. But there's no challenge to getting out in summer and pitching a tent somewhere on a mountain. But winter brings challenges, and I guess I'm just wired that way. I like a good challenge, even when it's recreational. I'm like those Catholic monks, guys. They used to beat themselves, whip themselves on the back. Yeah, that's what I do for enjoyment. Anyways, still looking at the chat here. Any questions, guys? Otherwise, I'm going to call it an evening. Ranger, seriously? Hey. Scratching away here, and I'm getting jerked around. Okay. Yeah, the Hennessy hammock has held up. I think actually I might have a tear in the mosquito netting now. I've had that thing for over 8 years, and it's been used and abused. The Hennessy hammock, it's been great. I'm sure they have new models out now, but yeah, that's the way to go. Might be a little difficult snow camping with Ranger now. That I might have to switch to a tent. I did some camping last year that I didn't do videos of out in the snow. And Ranger really needed to be in a tent. It was difficult for him, temperatures in the teens and single digits. It's pretty rough for him not being able to stay warm. I can't leave him under a hammock, or I definitely can't put him in a hammock with me. So probably be more tent stuff with Ranger now. Okay, guys and gals. So I think we'll call it a stream. We've been going for some time now. I'm not sure what that time is. An hour 23, somewhere on there. So yeah, I'm gonna make some dinner tonight. I've run out of propane gas, so I'm going to be heading outside, making a fire, and boiling some water that way. Today, I watched the last flame of gas die out on me, so good times. And I actually realized now when I was going to make another coffee that there is no propane, so good times, guys. On that note, I'm going to call it an evening. And once again, if anybody is inclined to support the channel or help out in any way, the description of the stream, there is a PayPal link, and that would help me out greatly right now, guys. I need to get some gas in the generator, and I'm down to my last 5 gallons. Not to offload my issues on you, but if anybody can help out, I'd appreciate that. So yeah. Natal, thank you guys for hanging out tonight. I appreciate you guys much. And Leslie, thank you for hanging out. You have a good week too. And everybody else who's still watching, I see we're dropping viewers now. So thank you guys and gals. We'll do this again next week, same time. If anybody has any ideas on time, if it's kind of working for everybody, of course I'll never make everybody happy, but Saturday at 6 seems to be kind of a mid time for East Coast, West Coast. And sorry for those of you who are overseas, is at a mess in Australia. Midday, well, that's not too bad. It's 7:05 p.m. here. So. Random Things 33, you take care too, brother. I appreciate it. Family plan. Adios, amigos. It's Sunday tomorrow, boys. So those of you who go to the big house tomorrow, maybe I'll see you there. I'm shooting for it. If I can get down the mountain, and we don't get closed in with snow this evening, I'll be there. Chris James, mate. Yeah. How can you be late, sir? I was a little late starting today as well, guys. 5 or so minutes. Pardon me. John Doe, thank you, sir. Kevin, later. You be safe too, sir. Okay, guys, we're going to call it a night. You have a good Sunday, guys. And see you next Saturday, same time. Now, how do I stop this?